is a simp? A lover? A fighter? A man with balls of steel?
That'll be fun.
A conqueror? Companion? The one who's right for you? No. No, that can't be right. Let's try again.
Hi, Ann. What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
Who is a simp? Soft, gentle, caring, romantic, a provider, loving? No. That can't be right. Who is a simp? Someone who does way too much for a person they like. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived a man. A man so romantic, he built a house for his wife and nearly bankrupted the entire empire. But sire, we need food. Well, what? We need food, sire. What? You've got some fat. You'll be fine. But sire! Yes, this will be worth it. This will be worth it. He also said, I will ban all music and all entertainment for 2 years because my eagle died. Wait, what the f? 400 years later, and his simpery still stands, 73 meters tall. The year is 1950, and you're a successful baller. You're very popular with the ladies, but you've only got eyes for one. After months and months of hard work, you're finally getting married. Your dream girl. Life is fantastic. But only for the year.
Miss Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio are presently having differences which they have brought about a separation. Miss Monroe has decided to file an action for divorce in Southern California, and it will be on the usual and ordinary grounds of mental cruelty.
What's the problem? I've fallen in love with another man. But I thought you said I was your forever. Well, I've said a lot of things. Grow up.
Mr. Miller, Miss Monroe, yesterday you didn't know when you were going to get married.
She's left you for another man and is remarried.
I wish I could tell you.
A few years later, you get word of her. Being the true simp you are, you secure her release from the asylum while she's still thinking about the other dude, by the way, who just left her. Hey, yo, what the fuck? It is rumored that you tried to propose to her again, but she tragically passed away before you could. And for the next 20 years, 3 times every week, you send red roses to her grave. Well, at least you didn't bankrupt the nation. But sigh! Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you a story. A story about this man who abdicated the throne to be with his dream girl. No. This man who abdicated his throne to be with his dream girl. But why did he have to abdicate his throne? I hear you ask. She had already been through a divorce and was also married and was also into the king. And that was, and still is, shocker, a big no-no in the land of biscuits. To deal with this, he said,
At long last, I am able to say a few words of my own.
I have found it impossible to carry the heavy burden of responsibility and discharge my duties as king, as I wish not to do that with the help and support. But wait. He's not the simp here. The very aptly named Ernest Simpson was the true simp. He stayed married to this lady even after the affair went public, and still stayed married to her after the king abdicated the throne to marry her. Yeah, she had to divorce him. He died 20 years later, and fortunately, he got remarried exactly 10 years before he died, doing what he loved. simping. In 17th century England, a young queen lost her husband and cousin, and predictably built him a grand mausoleum. And she kept one of his rooms in the palace as a shrine. If anybody says Albert is dead, I will have your head. But before you say, well, Paul, she's not a simp. I'd do that too. You should know.
You're a simp and nothing else. Cuck, simp. You're the lowest of the low. That's you, simp. Pathetic.
On her many journeys across the realm, she would always travel around while a giant portrait of him, and she kept a similar, smaller portrait in her bed. God knows what she did with it. But for 40 years, she never touched another man. Mostly because of that portrait. Stop it, Albert. For 40 years, she never touched another man. And also wore black every single day. For 40 years. It is said that she died in her black dress and was eventually buried in another black dress. Probably with the portrait. After her peaceful and quiet death, she cemented her name in history as a simp. And that sacrifice will not go in vain.